Campbell River has lots of special things, about it. But in this context, I think it's acceptance.
There are certain times that I would want to move, but I know this is home.
If you're not special needs or whatever, it's hard. It's easy for you guys to get a job. It's us to get a job. But put that way, then I don't know. It's hard. It's really hard. Really hard. If you don't have a job, you don't have nothing, or food, or roof over your head.
The Association for Community Living started in 1961. I started work there in 1983, and we provide support for individuals who've been diagnosed with intellectual disabilities. We provide all kinds of support. We provide living, we provide training, we provide physiotherapy, occupational therapy, life skills. We also provide employment skills to help them become employed in our community. But usually my pitch is, are you looking for an employee? Or when I first meet somebody, I just listen to what they're saying, what they do, and then I take a thought and I thought, have you ever thought about or have you ever considered? And I usually go with that.
Well, with people who have intellectual disabilities, I may sound biased, but frequently there's a communication component with intellectual disabilities, and you can see how that can quickly cause problems in a lot of employment fields, because communication is critical. Or some people with intellectual disabilities have troubles with processing speed. They may learn slower than the average person, or they have to learn a different way. Maybe they can't read so well, maybe they can't hear so well, and if the employer doesn't understand, or in some cases doesn't want to understand, it can easily cause barriers there. But I'm no exception. I take my processing speed slower than the average Joe Blow. It takes me a while to learn things, and I'm a very, very visual learner. If someone's willing to take the chance to be patient, to take the time and the patience to work with me, and then I thrive.
Well, certainly there's the unknown of what are these people with a disability going to be able to do for the business, and especially if it's a smaller business. If you only have a certain, a limited number of employees, you might be concerned that, if I'm going to use up a spot on the payroll, they're going to need to be productive, and they maybe don't want to take that chance, or maybe they think it's going to be a lot of work. But my experience is, in the end, the business and the other staff end up better off for the experience.
So one of the things I'm learning, especially with the 20-year-olds, 22, 23-year-olds, the younger people that when they transitioned from high school into the workforce, there's kind of a gap there. They don't see themselves as productive members of society. They're not seeing what they can accomplish, what their lives can become. So exposing people at a younger age to accomplishment and to achievement will help motivate and develop the need for employment.
It's neat to see somebody realize that they have these skills already and they are able to use them. Finding a meaningful job is the most important, not just a job.
When I first started working here, it was really nerve-wracking. I thought it was just going to be a work experience at first, but then the position got offered to me and I accepted it. I was originally going to go into the deli, but after my work experience in the grocery department, they're like, nope, 6 hours. They're either being super nice or they really like how I work. And then I quickly learned it wasn't they were being super nice. They really did like how I was working.
It's not even really a conscious thing. We're going to go out and we should do this. It was more organic. It just happened. People say, oh, this is so great that you give these opportunities to these people. And I said, you know what? A lot of times I actually think they give back more than we give them. Because what they bring to the work environment, the way they teach other employees and even customers tolerance and acceptance, and that everyone's got something to offer. Everyone's got their strengths and the weaknesses. Really, I do believe we're better off for it than they are.
Having this job, man, is amazing. Like, my passion, I always work in kitchens, and I love to cook. I do deserve to be happy to work at a place that they support people with disability.
3 years ago, we would see 10, 12 resumes a day. Today we see 2, 3 a week, and that's a good week. So you're always looking for candidates. You have an organization that we have in our community that's going to match you with candidates. May not fit every business, but there's an opportunity there. I know a lot of business owners really realize the opportunities that are there and the potential for some great staff and employees. And if you go through Campbell River, again, you will see these people working and living and active in our community.
I enjoy my job. I can pay for the things I want to, like getting to see my niece. My brother went and got them because they live in Abbotsford. So with my work checks, it took months to get them up here, and they came and surprised me in July. And I didn't know when they were coming up here. They walked through the door and I cried because I got to hold my great niece Eliza for the first time.
Being in charge of my own life is good. I moved out earlier this year from my parents, and that was a bonus. I'm a lot more independent and don't have to say where I'm going. I just go for it and come back whenever. Living with my parents was fun, but I enjoy being on my own. I'm really proud of myself.
Ty working here, it's helped not just my own biases, but the whole team. Like, Ty is not just an employee here, he's part of the team here. And everyone looks out for Ty, like even after hours, people will see him and have a conversation and ask him if he needs a ride or what is he up to or anything like that. Like, it's changed the atmosphere in the company here for sure.
It's amazing. He has grown and he has become a man that I'm so proud of. He walks different. He stands up tall. And he is just a happier young man.
Any business that's not open to inclusive hiring is selling themselves and their business short.
Just pick up the phone, get a hold of the employment people and hire them. Because it will change your life. It changed mine.
In communities across British Columbia, organizations like Rivercity Inclusion in Campbell River are supporting people with intellectual and developmental disabilities to find jobs and thrive in the workforce. They can provide customized, hands-on support for both job seekers and employers every step of the way. If you're interested in learning more, please reach out to your local community inclusion organization or contact Community Living BC. To become an inclusive employer, find employment support, or to learn more, visit the Inclusion BC member directory to find an organization in your area. You can find the directory at inclusionbc.org/organization directory. If you are in the Campbell River area, contact Rivercity Inclusion at 250-286-0391 or visit rivercityinclusion.ca.
supported by Community Living BC.
No.